comment on usage
No
for any
worries.
game. Okay. So again, like you see little touches of actual monuments that exist in Paris, but they've interlaced it with like their own version of the future with, skyscrapers, and, obviously the slums, and the world has changed since then. So if you know a little bit of the story, you know that it's about a memory hunter named Nilin who can go in and remix memories. In the beginning of the game, she's had her memory wiped, so she's trying to figure out who she is. And so you're going along with her on this journey, and as she starts remembering her abilities, it ties into the gameplay. You then start learning the moves that she's now remembering. As far as the actual gameplay itself goes, it's a mixture of traversal, exploration, some environmental puzzle solving, and the combat, which is centered around what we call the combo lab.
Okay.
So right now Gabriel's kind of more in the traversal exploration point. He's trying to make it to his target, which is the leaking brain. You can refill your health if you like. I don't think that you were full. You go to the sat hatch. There you go. But so the combo lab, I wish you had some time to play around with it because you really have to kind of
Get your hands
tweak
on
it,
it.
for it to make sense. But the basic gist is that by the end of the game, she will have 4 different combo sets that she can perform.
Okay.
Of those, you kind of program them at any time. You can go into the combo lab at any time, and then, so there's 4 different kinds of combos that you can program in. There's a power press-in, which, is an attack move. There's regen to regen your health. There's cooldown, which helps you use your special powers faster. It cools them down faster. And then there's a chain press-in, which just amplifies any of those other ones. So how you build your combos is really up to you, and you can, again, go in at any time. So perhaps you're really low on health, and you realize, I could really use like a health combo right now. So you could go to the combo lab, program in the health presence, and as you perform those combos, you'll start regenerating health. Or on the other hand, maybe you're full on health, and maybe you're just a really good player who wants to focus more on power. So then what you would do is go to the combo lab, and depending on your situation, program in the power presence and make your combos more focused on power instead. And then as you go along in the game, like I mentioned, there are chain ones that will amplify those effects, or the cooldown ones if you're in a situation where you really need to use your superpowers more. So it gives you the kind of level of customization where it's not just a button mashing combat system. It's really kind of its own puzzle in a way, and it caters to how you can play. So for instance, a beginning player, maybe they just really want a straight power combo and a straight regen combo. You can do that, but you'll also unlock longer and longer combo chains. So you can maybe have the first button be regen, the second one be attack, and depending on how you complete those, you'll gain the benefits of each successive move. So it's really about customizing that depending on what situation you're in. Yeah. You can go as deep as you like, or you can, like I said, just keep it really simple.
And how does she interact with the environment? Like, I saw her talk to like a android prostitute.
You don't really. There's elements in the game that you can study, and everything's digitized. So the Sensen that she has is actually just a digitization. It's not a physical device.
So like when the 2 guys were beating up the one guy across the platform, that's not like a
No.
event.
Well, that's already scripted. Like they're already with the homeless people that are there. They're already there, but she's not interacting with them directly. They're just kind of part of the environment. So right now she's having a quick flash of remembering something. So she's just kind of spammed them all momentarily. So here's the combo lab I was telling you about. So those are 2 different combo sets that she has. And the button inputs are already preset, but it's how you program them with your options on the right. And you'll see the question marks are options she hasn't unlocked yet. But eventually, those are just 2 categories that are there right now, the regen for health and the power for attack power. As you program them as well, it'll tell you what the effects are. So with the combo that's all power, your effect is 125 damage. So that's kind of like the preview that we'll give you. So whereas the one Gabriel's on now, he's front-loaded it with some regen, and then he has a damage option at the end. So then you get 9 regen, and your damage is then less. Because the regen option, it's really more factoring for you to regenerate your health. It doesn't have a lot of attack power. So if you have nothing but regen combos, you're not going to get super far. because you need to really wail on some of the enemies. So. Hi, Alicia. Nice to see you. So, do you know anything about Remember Me?
I do.
Okay.
Unfortunately, our debug, I was telling you, our debug is broken.
Oh no.